LA Knight, man, you went through the ringer just to earn another opportunity at the championship, and tonight you will leave Philadelphia as a two-time United States champion. Congratulations, sir.
2 times. 2 times United States champion. You know, it was only a few years ago, I thought my career was never going to go anywhere. I thought my career was kind of nearing its end, and here I am, all of a sudden just taking off, all of a sudden just with the United States champion, not once, but twice. And as a matter of fact, when I think about it, it took me how many times last week to get here? 2 times. Why? Because I had to wrestle some goof, 1 time last week. Then I had to wrestle 2 other goofs another time last week. 2 times to get here, 2 times the champion, 2 times is nice. Doublemint gum. Oh, yeah, Doublemint twins. Are they going to be here? No, but that's okay because you got this man just dropping BFTs on everybody, turning 3 into 2. 2-time U.S. champ, and there ain't nothing anybody can do about it. Shinsuke Nakamura, you had a nice little reign in the shadows. Hope you enjoyed it, but now we're bringing it out to the light like nobody else can. And once again, we can all pledge allegiance to the champ of the United States of America. Yeah, with everybody saying, L.A. Knight. Uh-huh. Bye.
Bye, LA.